Let's check in with the commissioner of the Inter Valley Conference, Don Spinell. Don, you with me? Good morning.
Absolutely, Brad. How are you? Good morning.
Hey, good. Good to talk to you. And we turned the calendar page this morning to August 1st, which means it's the beginning of the fall sports season in Ohio. That didn't take long, did it?
No, it didn't. It's the most exciting time of the year right now, Brad.
For what reason?
Everybody, everybody is undefeated right now, and everybody just wants to get better.
Well, that's for sure. All the fall sports get their official beginning today, I believe. And, of course, that includes football, which is kind of the king of attention and money and everything. So let's talk a little bit about Inter Valley Conference football. Again, the two divisions, and how are things shaping up this fall?
Well, it looks like looks like it's going to be another banner year. We have we don't have any outstanding team that's going to head and shoulders above anybody else. So it's going to come, with a lot of great games each and every week, as it always does in both divisions. So we're very excited about the product that's going to be out there again this year.
Are there any changes to the game that are significant that the fans would want to know about?
The only change is we did approve for the first time in probably 15 years or so. We are going to go to a price increase to our league policy. Our adults are going to go to 7. Our students are going to go to 5. And then at the middle school, it's going to be 5 and 3. 5 for adults and 3 for students. And that's the first increase that we've had as we talk through the process, probably at least 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Most, if not all, the other leagues had already been to the 7, and some of them are even contemplating going to 8. But we were one of the last ones to go to the $7 fee, which is still a small price when you compare the product that everyone gets to watch when they go to games in the Inter Valley Conference.
Yeah, that's for sure. And this will be available to be purchased with cash, I assume, for the regular season.
Yes, our league has not gone to the hometown ticketing app. There are some schools that have a modified hometown ticketing where they can get some season tickets and things of that nature, or even purchase on home games. But that's the individual school's opportunity. As a league, we're still with the paper tickets. We know many times that our fans struggle when it comes tournament time to get on that hometown ticketing app, especially our old fans.
Mm-hmm.
Who are not very technology inclined. So we've kept it to where it's fan friendly to be able to come and get tickets at the game, and I'm sure there's some schools that have some pre-sales prior to their Friday night football game.
I don't know if this is even a pertinent question, but as you gather and all the sports and schools are getting ready to start, were there any areas of concern or dominated the talk about anything at all that came up over the spring and summer?
There was not, Brad. Our guys get along with each other so well, and there hasn't been any concerns. We are having a meeting here at 9 a.m. by way of Zoom, and that's just to help prepare for the sport of golf, which comes very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of girls golfers that would be participating in the preseason, the amount of schools that will have a full girls golf team. Just things like that, which is great because technology has allowed us to stay on top of the game to where we don't have to always meet in person at one place. We can solve some issues that are just doesn't need a multiple meeting issues just by way of Zoom, so we can get better prepared.
That's for sure. What's the Inter Valley Conference's relationship with the East District? Because you got a lot of schools, and I don't know that it's a majority of the East District, but it's a big piece. So is that a good relationship right now?
It's a great relationship. There's only one school that is not part of the East, and that's East Canton. And we've been very successful with having some great games against some great people within the district, and always at the highest level in the districts. We always seem to have teams playing in each sport at the district finals or district semifinals. And that makes you feel really, really good about the caliber of play that our coaches have developed their kids in our league at the level that they play at. Now, there are some things coming up that are going to change that I can offer, changing my hat a little bit. Division III soccer, both boys and girls, which will affect people like Sandy Valley, Highland, of those types of schools. They will not be playing in the East District. We did not have enough schools this year. So they will be, Sandy Valley will be going to the Northeast District, and Highland and Ridgewood will be going to the Central District this year. So that's brand new, because I changed my hat on you from my other job. So those are things, but volleyball's fine. It was just the soccer part of it. We just didn't have enough teams the same way with Division I golf, but that doesn't affect anybody in our league.
You've got the Inter-Valley Conference Showcase, which has been held for volleyball and basketball. Are those successful, and are we continuing with those?
We are continuing with the showcases. A lot of times the coaches felt like they were wasting a day there, but the upper division, which is the South, they seem to have the upper hand on the smaller division, which is the North. But the North is getting more competitive. The volleyball showcase will be held at Strasburg on October 15th, as it always is. And it's a great way of showing the caliber of our play throughout, because as the day progresses, the better seeds start playing, and the level of play just is phenomenal. So we get very, very good crowds at Strasburg on that day.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I think I'll go.
Yeah, I think you will.
Thanks. Hey, I know this is important to the IVC as well. You gave away scholarships again this past year. There's a media fee, and that helps generate that money. But that's a big part of being a student athlete in the IVC, is your opportunity to get some scholarship money, right?
We are very, very fortunate, Brad, and I'm glad you brought that up. We gave away $6,000 again this year to our student athletes in the Inter-Valley Conference. And that is based off of our media friends are very, very generous in doing this, because we started this about 3 years ago, where we charge a fee of $50 to do a radio broadcast of all of our athletic events that are held at the Inter-Valley Conference. And if you do a live stream, then it goes up. There's more. It's $150 or $200 per game. And we take every single dollar of that, and we put it into a separate fund to where it goes to our scholarship program, where we can recognize the great student athletes in the Inter-Valley Conference and help them a little bit and when they go to the next level of college. And that's a small way of recognizing the people who, it's very rare that they're lower than a 3.9. I mean, these are the cream of the crop and the best of the best who are getting these scholarships, and it's a great way of showcasing them also at the end of the year.
Well, it sure is. Well, busy season's on. You talked about your hats, so I better let you dust those off and get ready to go, right?
Well, I got another meeting coming. This is the best time of the year. Like I said, I love it. It keeps me busy. I appreciate the opportunity, Brad, and best of luck to you this year.
Hey, thanks a lot, Don. Appreciate it. See you in person soon.
You got it.
All right, we'll see you. That's Don Spinell, the commissioner of the IVC, a Twin Cities native, by the way. And our guest this morning, as we talk a little fall sports, we're getting ready for it here on Big Hits WBTC, The Tusk.